is a loving husband to his wife Mandy and proud father to his two beautiful daughters Peyton and Olivia. He is on a mission in life to never stop learning, growing, and taking action. Through his efforts, he hopes to live out his dreams and inspire others to find their best within themselves. His speech is from the Competent Communicator number 3 and is called Be Open to It. Would you please welcome? Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Be open to it. Be open to God's daily gifts. Each morning I sit in my office between the hours of 5:30 and 7 in the morning, reading the Bible, working on self-betterment, and mapping out my day. About a week ago, I was granted one of God's gifts. I took time out of my schedule to look out a window that I have that faces the eastern sky, and slowly visions started coming in. The darkness, vague in image, it resonated only the fog of the early morning that resonated in the lower part of my neighborhood. Over the brief minutes, God produced a picture so amazing it can only be described as a Bob Ross picture times 1,000. He's the guy with the big hair. So, little happy trees slowly popped in, and layers of fog showed themselves. God's horizontal canvas transformed those early black and grays to hot pinks and neon blues of the bad 80s ski wear. What began as a two-dimensional picture slowly revealed layers on top of layers of fog and trees. The bushes in my front yard and the grass, as chameleon-like, changed from black to vibrant emerald green. Rooftops and bright trim of my neighbors' houses slowly came in like morning stars. And the streams from jet vapors in the early morning of red-eye flights lingered much longer than the losses of their inbound Vegas cargo. And as if God had all of a sudden crowned this moment for me, the sun broke through, and the pinks and the blues that were so majestic gave way to really vibrant reds and brilliant oranges. And this moment could only get topped by the little footsteps that interrupted the moment for me. My 7-year-old daughter was tiptoeing down our main staircase. And it gave enlightenment to not only God's beauty of His nature, but also of His ability to produce something so beautiful. And as she walked towards me, she stuck her lip out and started batting her eyelashes, as she so often does when she's about to ask a question where she knows my answer is usually no. Like maybe 6:30 candy. Well, truth be told, her question to me was not, "Daddy, can I have early morning candy?" Her question was, "Hey, Dad, will you go for a walk with me?" And in an instant, it caused me to ponder, and something that I feel like I should ask you to ponder for yourselves. Do you know your priorities? And are you willing to live out your priorities? Because in the moment that she asked me that question, as if like a priority Rolodex went through my mind, I was like, okay, this is my morning time. This is my sacred time. It's the time that allows me to enjoy items like that I started my story with, where God reveals himself. And as that Rolodex tumbled, I said, this is not even a question for myself. Of course I'll go for a walk with you. I would say, though, I'm human. So often in times we don't stop to understand God's thoughts and his ability to show us that majesticness. We get lost in life. And I'd be lying to you if I haven't said that I've put my work or my friends or just life itself in front of my child. So that morning, I believe the sunrise gave me perspective to say, these are my priorities. So with that said, I agreed to her offering, and we quickly got changed and we kind of slid out the door because everybody was still sleeping. And I would say it wasn't a walk, it was more of a stroll. We held hands, we looked for birds, we stopped and gazed at the beauty of the rays of the sun beaming through the trees. And of course, along the way, she gave me her designer elements on her bedroom for the house that I'm planning to build next year for her. And we also saw spiders, tons and tons of spiders who were enjoying their breakfast from their hard evening work. And even, she and I joked even that the last spider that we saw was so big that it could eat Sissy's head. But I gotta tell you, within that 25-minute walk, she must have told me she loved me at least 10 times. And that got me to ponder, while God our Father does not need our love, when he receives it, he must smile just a bit. So be open for it. Be open for God's daily miracles. The miracle of a bright new day, the miracle of the beautiful relationships you will see throughout the day, and the miracle to challenge yourself, to know yourself. Very rarely are these signs signaled by a big neon light. But if you're willing to put your priorities into perspective and your heart and soul out there, I think we'll all be blessed with more miracles.